We are going live on.
Yeah, gonna go live.
Live tonight on Maxwell Stars Beer Reviews. It's a good time to whip your beers out.
Oh, I want to whip my dick out.
No. I am gonna whip out the beers that Greg gave me, though. What?
It's time for the Beer Hooligan Power Hour. Whip your dick out.
Okay.
Show everybody how knowledgeable you are about beer.
Jesus Christ.
Beer. Drink beer. Trappist beer. La Trappe is the best.
All right, so I wanted to show. I've got a beer package here. I already took one beer out of, which is next week's beer, the Flying Monkeys. I'm gonna full screen myself because everybody's going to watch me unbox this beer thing because I'm too lazy to do a beer review.
Nick, I love seeing videos of you opening boxes.
I got a Greg's address here.
Oh
Yes, you do.
Yeah, I'm not showing it on screen, but I'm gonna save that so I know where to send the spam mail.
Sexy locations.
What?
Yeah, Nick, don't be telling people where our bulldog is. Plus, I'm pretty sure it's my mom's address, by the way.
Yeah, I think I recognize it. It's not.
Yeah, Nick's gonna visit Greg's mom.
Yeah, Nick wants to visit my mom.
Yeah. All right, so I'm opening what looks to be a bottle.
Unwrap that dick-shaped thing. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be.
Take the plastic right off and just let it come out.
Bottle I asked you to pick up that wasn't Tom Hardy's.
I gotta tell you, I'm actually legitimately upset I didn't just wrap a dildo up for Nick right now.
This is the second time I'm doing this online like this for you, Greg.
Unwrapping dildos? Jesus.
Take that plastic off. Nick wants a cream pie. Yeah.
It's not used. I can give it away to somebody.
Got a lot of dildos sent to you in the mail, man. Jeez.
Yeah.
Hey.
You know, all over the face like Nick, you gotta send him dildos.
As long as it's not a used dildo.
Oh,
you got an X-Acto knife somewhere? Like,
yeah, I just grabbed one.
Yeah, try opening it out a bit quicker there, Chad. What is this, fucking wax? What's going on?
Oh, Greg just does an awesome job duct taping people's screws together.
I gotta make it nice and safe for Nick.
Holy fuck, Greg.
Was there actually a bottle in there, or is that all just
wrapped?
There's
actually a bottle in here.
Oh, that's another thing I should do.
Oh, this is like
I should just wrap bubble wrap.
This is like some kind of special release from Great Lakes Brewing.
It's not special.
Well, it's from Great Lakes Brewing, so you kind of. It is Coconut Nebula rum barrel aged.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Is that a porter?
Yeah, rum barrel aged porter.
Nice.
Shit, that looks good.
You can see what it looks
9%.
Like.
Holy fuck. Well, I can't see what I mean. Yeah,
I know we're just funny. It's like, it sounds good. It sounds
Jackass.
Coconut Nebula. That's the name I use when I cosplay from the movie Hackers from the 90s.
Oh, sweet.
Wow.
I think we got this one with the intention of doing a beer analysis on at some point. But I already know what this one is because I can see the.
Is it a can? Stab it.
It is a can. I can drink it right now. Mystery beer.
It'll go great with those two Chimay Reds you're drinking. Awesome.
Holy shit. That'd be on my ass.
What time is it now? Like 9:30, 10:30 your time? Yeah.
10:30 my time. I don't have to go to bed till like midnight.
Yeah, I know. You don't have to go to bed, but you would probably fall asleep.
By the way, the time for beer analysis does not change next month. I got my schedule, so.
Sweet.
I kind of like it when it started at 10 o'clock and Ashley and I were both drunk by the time it started.
Yeah, right? I already had a few.
And then you hear the nervous laugh coming from Ashley right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. 9 o'clock. Drunk by 8. All right, so that's Octopus Wants to Fight.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right.
Sulu boxing gloves on. All right. Yeah.
All right, this looks like it's another bottle. I can see right through it. This is one of the Tom Hardy. This one actually.
Oh, that's just bold excitement.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying that because there's two of them in here, and I don't necessarily have to finish opening them if I can fuck around. Depends.
Oh, Rod J's in the chat. He says, "What's up, Canadian homies?" And then Basement Broham says, "Cheers, Rod J." And then
cheers, Rod.
Rod J says, "Cheers, Basement. Thanks for your comment. Just replied as well."
Shit, why don't you pop in, Rod, unless you're busy?
Why is everybody so happy?
If there's any ladies watching, this is how Nick will tear open your lady genitals if you let him.
Lady genitals. All right, yeah. So Thomas Hardy's ale.
Here.
What year is that? Is that this year's or?
That is vintage 2017. It's the one that came in the LCBO. Like, I asked Greg to get me 2 more when we did the beer analysis because I'm like, I want to fucking age those.
I love how Nick's like, this is Thomas Hardy's, and he just throws it away. It's good stuff. Yeah.
Hey, Nick, I don't. You probably won't open both of them right now, but I got you back-to-back numbers because I'm so nice.
Seriously? Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
I think you got 30.
Terrible
Like,
tasting.
you got like a 36 and 37 right after another.
Greg beat up some helpless fucking stooge in the LCD.
Yeah.
Like, I want sequential numbers here, you piece of shit.
I had to fight a hobo who was trying to buy some Thomas Hardy.
All right. And Karma Citra.
Yay!
Oh, that's a redo for you.
Yeah, well, we did the mystery beer. I think we did that. Me and Lee did that on my channel as the mystery beer that Ash sent us.
That sounds familiar, yeah.
But you know what? That beer is different than the one I sent you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes,
Well,
yes, it is.
Well,
That beer is very
do
different.
either that or Octopus for one of the beer analysis.
Ooh.
Yeah, the Octopus is now Octopus is no longer a Tank 10 beer for them, so they make that all year round. So that would be an easy one. Whereas Karma Citra is a Tank 10.
Yeah,
You
this
know,
one
they-
just says GLB in the top corner, so
Yeah.
there's no Tank 10 logo. Like,
if they were
Karma.
smart, if they wanted to like really milk the fucking beer nerds out there, they could turn the Octopus into their IPA number whatever series, because you could have the 8 tentacles of the octopus. So you could have Tentacle 1, and it'd be a different style.
Electric Circus.
Electric Circus. What kind of beer is that?
New England style tropical pale ale.
Are
Let's say
they all
some of the 7-barrel series.
7 barrels?
Oh, it's made with mango and pineapple and love.
Oh.
It literally does say it's made with love.
When you
That
drink
sounds
it,
like they came in the
Jack
fucking
off
tank.
while drinking it. Yes. All right.
it's
so
almost
what's
like
this?
tugging you as you drink
Ooh.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one here is definitely going to be a beer analysis at some point.
Oh, is that
And
Canuck?
No, we did Canuck. Remember?
You did?
Yeah, we did not crazy Canuck, but Canuck.
Man,
Pale
there's
Ale.
so many of these nights I can't remember. Like
I know. It's like you get drunk every night here, Ash.
God, it's almost like we're alcoholic.
Yeah, almost.
I'm a
But this
Wednesday
one here
alcoholic.
is worth being an alcoholic because to do otherwise would be a hard pass.
Oh,
This is
man.
Killer Cupcake Panda from Flying Monkeys.
Yeah.
If it has to be a beer analysis, I'll do it. But sure, why not?
Why are you saying hard pass too?
No, I had it.
Ah! You son of a
Well,
bitch.
yeah. Anyway, this is going to be the troll episode of beer analysis.
You're an asshole.
That's why I wanted to do this. If we can't get it, then we can't all get
No,
it from this big.
It is very readily available at the moment in the Ontario
Okay.
market.
Maybe we'll do that like the beginning of November or something. That's still good. Yeah, in one of the Great Lakes.
You know, I'd be very surprised if that doesn't show up on in Rod's area as well.
That I'm not going to open this just yet because keep
5.
the pace going. That's another Tom Hardy's. So yes, I'm literally throwing a Tom Hardy's aside, but not opening it yet. I think there's one more in here. Shelf turd. Yeah. Well, no, it's been done. We've already seen it. What the fuck is this?
This is basically all shelf turds.
Yeah, because Greg got me a whole bunch of shit from Great Lakes.
So I guess it's Rod.
Hard
If you're listening, Rod, keep an eye out for Killer Cupcake Panda or Killer Panda Cupcake, whatever, from Flying Monkeys. It'll probably hit your area, and then you can jump on the review.
So it'll be easy to spot. It's the can with all the shit on the fucking.
Exactly.
It'll be easy to spot. It looks like this.
Yeah, it looks like a piece of shit, like every other fucking Flying
Yeah,
Monkeys
it's
can.
literally just
Technicolor
one
bar.
boxing themselves. I think they just did it to say "fuck you, drunk pokeroo."
Yeah, that's actually. Anyway,
It looks like drunk Pokeroo's fucking Hawaiian shirts he wears.
this one's a total Greg beer. Although he's not talking about being wet behind the ears, he's talking about wet something else. But
Wow, Jesus!
yeah. So wet behind the ears, wet hot IPA from.
Is that Ronald
Great Lakes.
Terrio on the label?
Kind of looks that way. Looks like he probably racist. Yeah, farmer type.
fucking happily drinking founders with his fucking race.
Jesus Christ. All right.
Eric
Yeah.
Gilbert
So that
says, "Cheers! What it be? Trappist monks."
wannabe Trappists. Yeah, he's wishing we had a vow of silence.
Mm.
Oh,
And then he says, "Where's the Chimay gold cap, son?"
sons. Yeah. So can you guys get Chimay Gold in Ontario?
I think I've seen it before. I don't know if it's readily available, but
Well, Ashley knows better.
well, hold on.
No, you're Chimay Gold. You mean the Patter's beer?
Yes.
Yeah, that is all over the place right now. Yeah, we can easily get it. I don't know how long it's going to be around for.
Yeah. Well, that's what I wonder. I didn't buy it with the intention. I bought it with the intention of wanting to drink it, but I have a bottle if we absolutely need to. Chris, I think we probably are pretty well stocked for beers all the way up to Christmas, I think, at this point. Because we got this one next week, and after that, there's 8 more beers for the year, I think.
And you probably want to do the
We'll probably
IPA.
take a week off.
You probably want to do the IPAs ASAP.
Yeah, I was thinking like Killer Cupcake Panda and maybe Karma Citra at the start of the month or something. I don't know. Which one would you rather do for beer analysis, the Octopus or the Karma?
I would say Karma is probably a little bit more time dependent. Like I would do that one faster, where the Octopus I think will hold out a little longer.
Okay, we'll do the Karma first. Maybe
Yeah.
Karma, Panda, and then Octopus or something.
So what I will say, the November 6th review, I won't be able to make it. I'll be around for next Wednesday, but not the Wednesday after that. So I mean, don't let that affect your decision making or anything like that. I'm just saying.
Yeah, we'll play it by ear, but definitely next week is Paranormal.
Ashley, will you be dying of frostbite from trying to get to work?
Yeah, pretty much. I'll be dying of frostbite outside in the cold Niagara on the Lake winter.
Put some calamine lotion on it. You'll feel better.
Some calamine lotion.
Yes, you'll feel better.
I'll turn pink.
Well, why not?
You're already pink. What are you talking about?
Right?
Yeah, you're pink, you whitey.
Fucking racist.
So I was gonna have you guys pick the beer for me, but I accidentally just dropped the Chimay Blue, and now it's got a lot of, you can't see on the camera, but it's got a lot of bubbles at the top, so it's probably.
Here's what you do: find yourself your biggest glass, and then just dump that upside down. And
Well,
just do it real
instead
quick.
of that, I'm just gonna have a Chimay White instead.
Oh, okay. I see what you're doing.
And this is a bottle that is aged from 2016 that has just been sitting in my cellar, so 3 years old. Yay!
Are you serious, Ashley?
What?
I'm Greg. Hi.
They're doing. Are they doing a Wednesday Wendango on Founders in November?
Yeah, I was
Are they
literally.
literally doing a Founders
They are.
Fandango?
And they think it's fucking awesome.
Oh, and
Fucking-
if
Someone
Jean Pierre
would not
shows up on
try.
that one, will that not even be more rich?
I don't know. I can't speak for him. I don't.
You might
remember
as well come
seeing him-
online and call your
McDonald's.
hang at white privilege for fuck's sake. It's just
Fuckers.
Jesus Christ, people.
I want to be fat
Wow.
too.
I mean, I know those guys are tone deaf, but
Yeah.
that's really taking
Well,
the
it's like
cake
we're
right
not
there.
even being ashamed of it anymore. That's the fucking sick part.
And fucking
See what-
Jay wonders why Rod isn't his friend anymore.
Yeah,
what is-
yeah, I wonder. Check this out. Like Founders is starting to get pulled off of shelves in Michigan.
Uh,
It's a fucking shame they're such pieces of shit these days. I mean, they did make some like classic beers, but
Hey, I don't know if you guys have tried that mountain, whatever the fuck it's called, brown ale, but it's delicious. I don't care how racist they are. It's delicious.
fuck you on, Greg.
what did Jay say? He's like, no, well, the lawsuit's still in court, so they haven't been proven of anything
Yeah,
yet.
innocent until proven guilty shit.
Oh my god!
Did he read the transcript of the fucking thing?
Like, oh,
Yeah, read the transcript, man. They
Not that
fucking-
it matters for a guy who is clearly a fucking racist.
in the eyes of the law, court of public opinion is not exactly the same thing.
A guy who believes that the civil rights movement was the worst thing ever for blacks in America.
Oh god.
So I mean, that
Yeah.
tells you that tells you right there what he fucking thinks.
Okay, I'm just gonna jump to the chat really quick. It's basically stuff we've been bantering back and forth. But so Rod's like, "What's up, Canadian homies? Cheers, Rod. Cheers, Ashley." Eric's like, "Cheers. What be a Trappist monks? I love beer and cupcakes. A cupcake beer. Hard pass. Hashtag hard pass. from Basement Broham. And then Basement Broham is accusing Eric Gilbert of being drunk pokeroo. And, let's see here. Eric Gilbert's like, where's the Chimay Gold Cap, son? Rod, Lee, will do, like Sparkle Puff. And then he's like, fuck founders. I'm fuck founders. Eric's like, damn right, at Basement Broham or Jace. So he's everyone's accusing everyone of being themselves and other people at the same time. Rod's like, founders is starting to get pulled off shelves in Michigan. I saw your post today, Rod. They are not going to some beer fest in that area as well, so fuck them. And then Eric's like, where's the 4-month-old Collective Arts Surround Sound Deepa?
Wow.
Still in the LCBO.
I will literally go back to that LCBO this weekend, and I'll take a picture of that exact same can.
Gross.
Fucking stupid. And then Rod's like, well, we know Greg is a racist, so...
I'm a little racist.
The beer hooligan joins in. Hi, Rod. Rod's laughing at us. And cheers at the beer hooligan. How are you, my friend? Eric's like, San Miguel Purge is coming. Yeah, because San Miguel owns founders.
Cool.
Beer hooligan is like, good, Rod, just accepted that, blah, blah, blah. And it just may be, Eric says, Rod. So,
I just want to make a point of saying that I'm a little racist. I fucking hate white people.
It's fucking crackers.
There we go. Cracker ass crackers. And that brings us up to date. And what is everyone drinking? I'm still working on the Chimay Red, but this is the last little bit.
I am still working on my Chimay Red.
Which one? Your
The old one. I already finished the young one.
Oh, that was the stubby bottle, though, right?
Yeah, like the other one was the stubby,
Yeah.
which was damn tasty. That was damn good beer.
I don't know. I got some. I don't know if I want to do the Chimay Blue next. I want to do something else.
Just something lighter. Otherwise, you're gonna be fucking drunk. How big is your bottle of blue?
Oh, it's the baby bottle.
Oh, the baby bottle. It's not that bad.
100%.
I might see if I got an extra bottle of the blue.
Oh, I'm gonna do some homebrew next. I'll do that.
I'm thinking like if all else fails, we can't find a better Christmas beer. Chimay Blue is brewed as a Christmas beer, so
okay.
I could probably get up to Moncton again or Fredericton and get a bottle of blue. If not, I've got an aged one. So I was thinking like we could probably do that as Christmas unless something else comes around.
Yeah. So I guess that Christmas show is going to be December
Last week before Christmas.
18th. Because actually Christmas lands on a Wednesday this year. So how about we stop whatever we're doing on Christmas Day, say, hey family, I'm gonna go get drunk now, and then we'll just do a Christmas Day show and everyone will be happy. That'd go great.
We see, I could actually legit do that because I don't give a fuck about Christmas. It's just another day. So whatever. But of course, I can't get that beer anymore, so it doesn't matter either way.
You can't get Chimay Blue?
No.
God damn it, man.
I can do that too.
That stupid fucking face, Lee, man. Jesus Christ.
You want me to change my avatar?
Fuck. No, just keep it going. It's just gonna make me angry all night looking at that dumb fuck's face. Just that smug look. You know what? God bless him. He's happy. He's happy.
He's
with
not
himself,
happy.
So I don't know.
Have you ever seen his? Have you ever seen one of his videos? He's not a happy man. He's a very, very disturbed, angry young man who cannot succeed in life, and it bothers him deep down inside, no matter how much he tries to convince himself that he's a positive person.
I wonder if, I'm not going to tell someone what to do with their time, but I wonder if he focused that effort on something else rather than trying to make his YouTube channel successful when, from a character flaw perspective, it just won't happen.
Yeah, no,
So,
he's never going to learn. Like, it's just,
we all have our
I mean,
flaws,
if he applied that at being like a fucking salesman at Circuit City or something like that, he might be able to do it. Like, 'cause that's just the kind of like empty bullshit you need to have to be like a salesperson in a retail job.
Yeah.
But to be like successful on YouTube, he's nowhere near.
Speaking of character flaws, I believe Europe's here.
Is he? Oh wow.
Yeah, we all
Maybe
got
Yui?
reflux.
Yeah. I'm all flaw.
My God, the deluge of fucking golf accessories you threw up on your Instagram in the last little while. It was just, goddamn. It was like,
So-
goddamn.
I'm
trying to
back
balance it out,
man. I'm trying to balance it out, man. I
So-
I don't need to balance it out. I'm all for
I was
the.
playing. I was playing with buddies of mine. They were giving me shit because I don't post enough golf stuff. So I'm like, I can't
Oh
win.
my God, pure golf
Yeah, that's
buddies, peer pressure. That's
Oh yeah, beer buddies.
Some
beer
money
buddies.
charity.
So now you got to make a. Sorry, go on.
I said, why don't you give some money to charity, you rich bastard?
Yes, fuck. This, hanging out with you guys is charity enough.
I knew that coming.
Well
I
played.
knew it.
So is that like a monthly subscription box that you subscribe to?
No,
It's not? Okay.
no.
No, he just has that flown.
It's not a
special
monthly,
box
it's a-
to him.
It's a quarterly subscription box he subscribes to.
No, there's no box. It's just they put up stuff occasionally, and if I like it, I get it.
Oh, okay.
If I miss out on it, then I miss out on it.
Gotcha.
So I was actually invited to go play. They're playing. This guy, his name is Zach Blair, is a PGA pro, and this is his little side gig. He's building a. You guys don't really care. He's building a golf course in Utah, and this is how he's sort of funding it with all this shit. But he's also got invited to play in an event. I got invited to play in an event this weekend down in North Carolina, I think.
Nice.
More of that shit. A bunch of guys who are really into the game and, hanging out with the PGA pro and, doing bro stuff.
Are you going or not?
No. It's too far to go for a weekend of golf.
Gotcha.
So
He's got no road hookers down there.
no, I have not. I don't have a good foundation of all that.
You'd have to deal with a
Maybe.
pimp down there.
God,
It's
we
Carolinas, they're pretty. They're they're hospitable. It's not too bad.
Yeah, Southern hospitality, which is just straight up bullshit. It's like they act polite, but they secretly hate you if you're any
That's
ways
true.
different.
That's true. Very true.
Well, we got a wall of text in the chat.
Oh, fuck all that. Who cares?
Save it. A lot of it's back and forth, so.
Hey, any of you guys taking advantage of the free shipping on Tuesdays in October?
So okay, so is that just business to business, or is that like online ordering stuff?
No, that's not even business. If you have a small business account with Canada Post, you can do it. So I sent a couple boxes out. You can only send one per Tuesday, which is a shitty
I was gonna say it's one box. So
Yeah. So sent some golf stuff to Alberta one day. Sent some beer stuff to a buddy of mine in Toronto today. Well, yesterday. Yesterday. Created the shipper yesterday, and I actually mailed it today.
Yeah. Huh. But you
Yeah.
have a business account though, right?
Yeah, well, a small business account, which
Small
is basically just an account.
Oh, okay. That's how it goes. You don't really have to prove that you're a small business or anything like that.
No, not at all. I was told one day I was shipping a bunch of stuff. This was going back a couple years ago, and the lady, the same lady I see every time I go in, she's like, "You should get one of these accounts." I'm like, "Yeah, I don't have a business." She's like, "I don't think it matters." I said, "Okay."
Okay.
So
Sweet.
I did, and it just makes I create all my labels. I can create them on my phone and send that print it right at home if I want to, and just slap
Yeah.
it on a box, drop it off, and go.
The funny thing is that makes you more of an entrepreneur than Chris Peters.
Congratulations.
Oh, wow,
You are one step ahead.
wasn't hard.
You just had to wake up and open your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
I love how Jamie says, ordered the 24 putters of Christmas mystery box.
24 presents for Christmas.
Yeah. Just like a lot of things, guys, there's, some of us have addictive personalities. You like to collect and
Yep.
pursue things. And then once you have it, it's like, all right, well, I'll enjoy it for a while or, shuffle the
I
deck
mean,
around a little bit.
Do whatever makes you happy. What the
Exactly, man. Exactly.
fuck? Beer Hooligan says they're releasing another batch of West Veteran, whatever, 12 in the 30th October. Yeah, that's great. I mean, but we can't order it because we're all in Canada. So
Yeah.
Where?
that's-
Here? Or is she talking about the brewery?
brewery, I think.
Oh, well, for fuck's sakes. Who's, Jesus. Like, by the way, Lagunitas is putting in another batch of IPA if anybody wants it. Hello? Who's this guy? Ethan in disguise or what?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm just trying to incite hate. That's all.
You just trying to say.
I was trying to, but then I was like, I don't really care anymore.
I don't know this guy. He doesn't know me, so I just all of it's better.
I've got enough beer to beefs. I don't need another one. It's fine.
Have you done any beer orders lately? Anything exciting coming your way?
Derek D, as I call him, he ordered some stuff from Dominion City, so we split on a
Oh, nice.
box of that. Yeah,
Nice. Dominion solid.
So neither of us have really tried much of anything from them. So we said, hey, let's get some stuff. So we said we're gonna like maybe every month or every other month try like the Stone Cities. Because we did some half hours. We did Bellwoods.
Yep.
Done Bellwoods a few times.
Just pick a brewery and split the cost, right?
Yeah.
That's a
Because
good way to do
you don't want to have too much. You also want to take advantage of. We're gonna Redbeard this shit and say, I want to get it free shipping. So you got to order enough, right?
Hey, Redbeard not only gets free beer, he gets free furniture from his beers.
Yeah. He's picking up free shit left, right, and center. I'm getting that free couch. Getting some.
He's
I'm sure they're going to give him free hookers soon.
He's the guy, like, when you put a Kijiji listing up and she's like, I'm just trying to give her some shit. He's the guy who's always answering the call. Love it. Smart. He's an entrepreneur. He's taking advantage of,
No, he's the guy who you're like, I'm selling this brand new couch. It's in great condition. I want $2 for it. And he'll be like, I'll give you 25 cents. But you got to deliver.
Yeah, I'll pay somebody to take it away. Yes, whatever. Just get it out of here.
And he's getting his free kilt as well from the
Oh, boy.
Highlander.
Oh, fucking Highlander. Highlander is the Walkerville of the North.
It is the Walkerville of the North.
They make because Walkerville, like they do. Honestly, they have a good graphics artist that makes some decently attractive cans. And
Are you talking about Walkerville or Highlander?
Walkerville.
Okay.
And they're doing this thing. Oh, we're doing a Riverside Brown Ale. Like, who gives a fuck, guys? Brown ales and Irish red ales. Come on, man. That's what you're promoting. Give me a break.
Oh, well.
I'm sure they're going to be just passable, but good lord.
Does Walkerville even do an IPA? I don't know.
They do. Geronimo IPA.
Geronimo, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, it used to be actually quite good when it was called Indie Pale Ale.
Okay.
And then they changed the recipe on it and really dialed it back. It's just like, oh, fuck.
So what would be the Walkerville / Highlander of the GTA?
Ooh.
Cameron's?
Yes. That is
Cameron's or
perfect.
Nickelbrook at this point. Well,
Nickelbrook puts out some drinkable, like stuff I'd actually buy. Cameron's does a couple of things too, but they just
like they literally just launched their first IPA, like
really
their first like LCBO available IPA, like 4 months ago or something like that.
wow.
Who Cameron's that Jurassic thing?
Jurassic
IPA.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're the Walkerville GTA. For sure.
Okay. There we go.
It was 100% okay.
It was 100. It was 100% beer. And there we go. And that's where we'll leave it.
Yeah.
It was
100% good 60% of the time.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, God.
Beer Hooligan says in the UK we have a Brexit advent calendar where you open the box every day to see if you're still in the EU or not. There you go. That's actually a funny joke.
That is
Yeah.
funny.
That is pretty good.
Not so funny. It's not so much funny for the people who actually have to live under that fucking bullshit. But yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's funny.
3 weeks and counting. I'm heading to the UK.
Oh yeah. They're gonna let you out.
Well,
That is
yeah. Yeah, they don't let me out. I'm just going to France. I'll say, get out with you.
People are actually like planning their vacations around like decisions on Brexit. Like, we might not be able to get back in the country if we take a vacation outside of it.
I was just helping a customer today who doesn't even know if he's going to be able to go on his cruise because he has to fly into Hong Kong for it. It must be like some sort.
Jeez.
He's like, don't even know if I can go, but I'm going anyways. And it's like,
Yeah, good luck.
good luck on that. We'll see what happens.
Do people honestly think there's going to be that big of a disruption right off the bat? Like all of a sudden, all borders are closed. I'm all fucked. I mean, the tidal wave of shit that would do to the country. I mean, they're going to already have that. They're anticipating that, but it's like, oh yeah, they're not going to start fucking their own citizens over like that. Come on, really? Is that what they've come to? Is that the paranoia that's going on right now?
Some
I don't
segments, yeah.
Weird. I guess I'm just not paying enough attention.
I could barely keep up on all the shit that was going on in North America with our election. And shit. I can't even I can't I can't keep on top of it all. Anyways, I'm gonna give you another beer.
This actually can't deal.
Can't deal with it. Gotta drink another beer.
Yeah, so when's Alberta?
You gonna get the
leaving
Chimay
Canada,
Blue?
by the way?
No, I'm gonna go get a crispy crispy lager.
Krispy Kreme.
Crispy lager. Ooh.
A crispy lager. Oh,
No,
fuck,
I'm not getting a lager.
Another
You
fucking
suckers.
bad beer.
I'm getting drunk.
Yeah. What are you saying about Alberta, Lee?
I was just gonna say, when the fuck's Alberta leaving Canada now? Like, is that gonna
I
happen?
don't
soon?
know. Oh yeah, they're all going to be starting it now.
Yeah, it's like, oh, let's leave. Let's leave. We did.
Alberta Separatist Party.
We did get the prime minister we want. We want to leave now. Well, yeah, good
You know
luck.
what? The same thing as people talking about moving north to get away from to Cape Breton to get away from Trump. It's just it's the same kind of shit. Like, okay, you're calling people snowflakes for whining about the wrong person getting elected, and then as soon as the person you don't want to get elected gets elected, and you're fucking a fucking snowflake. It's just it's the same shit. Like, fucking deal with it. I wouldn't want to see Scheer get elected, but if he did, I'd fucking go to bed at night. At least as long as I still have a house
Yeah.
or a place to sleep,
People forget that Hillary Trump had won the popular vote too.
Yeah.
Hillary Trump.
Yeah, no, they're gonna be all over it.
Well, I mean, that's a little bit of a misspeaking there on your part, but at the same time, not much difference, really. Not really.
No, people being upset about the way their democracy operates.
Yeah.
Basically, what I'm saying, it's not about party per se. It's just about the losing side whining, even though they won the popular vote. I'm like, well, that's the way it's
Yeah,
set up.
if you don't like that, fix your fucking democracy. Like, make it so the popular vote actually works.
Bless you. Well, I mean, that's the unfortunate thing. Like, people are already complaining that with Canada, the Conservatives got the popular vote, even though Liberals won. It's like, well, the problem would be, and as somebody who's a Torontonian, if you had the popular vote, you may as well not even have the vote go to all of Canada. You may as well just have Toronto vote because Toronto will win for the rest of the country because we've got the biggest population. So the whole seat thing, it kind of tries to make things a little bit more fair for everyone in the country. And is it perfect? No. But you know what? If you just had a straight up popular vote, again, you'd have people pissed off. You'd have people in prairies who are like, we're not going to vote because Toronto's just going to decide for us.
Yep.
Name anything in life that's fucking perfect.
No.
I mean, titties.
I guess, yeah, but I mean, it's like, you Canada and your socialist healthcare, you got fucking wait lines and stuff for hospitals. Yeah, I'd rather have that than like have my entire life destroyed, have to pay for a medical bill. Thanks.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's system ain't perfect, but it's still way better.
Yeah.
So, someone has their nostril shoved up their microphone. It's either Nick or
Probably me. Probably me. I'm super congested and
Okay.
sorry.
It actually almost sounds like you're hitting a bong a little bit, and it's like the only person here who would do that is me. So I don't know what the fuck's going on.
No. Sorry.
Rod's like, we have political parties storming meetings here now, and China not fucking over citizens. That never happens.
No.
No, never.
And then Rod's like, what's with all of the America bashing? You need us, or we may annex you into northern USA.
Motherfucker, you have a president right now who doesn't know where the fucking border between Mexico and the U.S. is. We're gonna build a wall in Colorado. If you dumb fuck.
Best case scenario, we annex the northeastern United States into Canada.
Yeah, we'll take Minnesota.
And we'll fucking take Alaska while we're at it.
Yeah, we already pretty much have the UP anyways. So
UP?
Michigan, UP, Upper Peninsula.
Well, I mean,
It's pretty much ours.
we could start shipping them good water, I guess.
Yeah, you got.
We're selling all of our good water to fucking Nestle just for them to sell it back to us.
Yeah,
We're a bunch
yeah,
of fucking
that's fucking
retards. Jesus Christ. We're literally selling our water just to be sold back to us. It makes no sense.
You know what the problem with Americans are? Too many white people. If there were less, it would be better.
If there's less people in the entire world, it would be better.
Yeah, there's too many white people in general.
Fucking Thanos over here. Snap his finger.
Rod,
Hey, Thanos wasn't wrong.
you should have Alaska, says Rod. You can have Palin. No, fuck that. Palin will go on a boat in the middle of the ocean. Fuck that shit.
Palin.
Fuck
I
her.
goddamn guarantee you snap half the world's population away tomorrow, a lot of the problems would be solved.
We'll take Palin.
That's the problem with the event with Avengers Infinity
Take
War Endgame is that Thanos is kind of the good guy.
Take Palin's daughter because she's obviously been taken before.
Jesus, Nick, everything.
Whoa.
Oh.
What's the name of her daughter? Satchel or something like that?
Satchel,
Satchel.
cock satchel.
Jesus Christ, Nick, you're a sick bastard.
Spur,
yeah,
Satchel,
I guess.
Hoof. What the fuck's her kids' names? Hoof and Satchel.
Sasha.
Everything with Nick is about tearing up puss. Good for you, Nick.
Jesus Christ, Greg.
Jesus.
Hey, is anyone else going to a Sex Club Halloween party this weekend? I might be.
No, what are you dressing up
No.
as?
Sorry, man.
You should. Ashley Sexton, why don't you come with us?
Yeah, sounds great.
Bring your wife.
Yeah, sounds awesome.
Don't bring your kids.
Yeah, no, they don't have a side room for the kids to hang out and play.
Oh my god, that'd be amazing if they had babysitting at the front.
Look, Dad, they got these rubber sticks you can hit people with. They sort of bounce back and wave around. Awesome. There's long ones, and they're rounded on both ends, and they can bend around.
And some of them have suction cups on the end.
You know what? Holy shit, I can't believe they're leaving money on the table. This is ridiculous.
Suggest it when you go in on Saturday.
I gotta wear some creepy costume though. I gotta find a costume. That'd be weird.
Just wear
a sheet.
costume.
Wear
I
a
was
sheet.
dressed- I was dressed as a hamburger and some old lady just wanted to blow me, so I let her.
Wow.
She just wanted a Happy Meal. Yeah.
Yeah. The guy she was with was wearing a man thong. It was kind of weird.
You could just like pretend you're Peter Lorre. Peter Lorre. You could just be like, "Yes, show me your tits."
Yeah, Rod says Thanos had one job to do. One job. Could have killed all the dumb people in the world. Oh, well.
That's the thing is, I think Thanos was kind of the good guy, and you know, the Avengers stopped him, but why the fuck are you peeing on your blanket, you asshole?
Because you didn't take him for a walk. It's not his fault.
He can't go for a walk. He doesn't have a second shot yet. I don't think he actually peed. I think he was just assuming the pee position. I must investigate. No, he didn't. He actually didn't pee. No, he can't go for a walk on Saturdays getting a second shot.
Oh, okay.
And then I think we have to wait 7 days, and then I think he can go for walks. Trust me, I'm dying to take this guy for walks. He has so much energy. I want to take him out and let him roam in the grass and sniff dogs' butts and crap on other people's lawns, but he's not allowed for another week and a half because he could get some terrible diseases that'll kill him.
So
or,
here,
at
here,
least, or at least cost me a lot of money to fix them.
so if natural selection was allowed to run its course, would that dog be alive or would it be dead?
Okay, Ashley Sexton, let me tell you something about bulldogs. Most bulldogs cannot naturally be born because their heads are too big. Their mothers have to have C-sections. So in the wild, he would die because his mother hemorrhaged from trying to birth him. So yes, natural selection, this dog should be dead.
Poor thing.
Also, bulldogs are the absolute most medically dependent dogs. They're allergic to everything. They got hip problems. They tend
Breathing problems, obviously.
they're basically prone to every dog problem they are. So basically, I'm kind of stupid for having a bulldog because they're expensive.
But they got great personalities.
They do have good personalities. They're very fun creatures, and I do like bulldogs. But here's the thing. So I looked into pet insurance, which we're not going to get because to get this guy coverage is going to be $300 a month for full proper coverage. And if you calculate that he ends up being 10 years old when he dies, we will spend $30,000 on insurance. So I'm just going to take my chances and hope he doesn't have $30,000 in vet bill throughout his life.
There you go.
But yeah, no, it's an English bulldog. It is a breed that is very prone to injury, very prone to health problems.
Yeah.
So, of course, insurance companies are here to make money, so they charge you appropriately for it.
Yep.
I could get like $100 a month coverage, but then there's a $700 deductible. So it's like, what the fuck's the point? So, but you know what? They are adorable. That's why I got a second bulldog. Our first bulldog, he cost us about $12,000, and we only had him for about 5 years before he died. So it's a very fun breed, but you gotta be willing to spend a little bit of money on them.
Yeah.
Or, but otherwise, get yourself like a German Shepherd or something. They're a pretty hardy breed.
Yeah.
They're pretty awesome dogs, and they're hardy. They don't fucking have that many health problems for the most part.
All right.
But then this guy bites me.
Beer Hooligan says in the UK, we're going to send you Jeremy Corbyn. You'll love that terrorist lover. Great. And Rod says one man's villain is another man's hero. And Beer Hooligan mentions that, I'm assuming this is about the dog, they flick slobber all over your house. So that's
you know what? He doesn't slobber too badly. Right now, it's more that he poops and pees everywhere.
Yeah. And then Eric is probably the wisest person here, says Greg would shit on other people's lawns all by himself. He doesn't need a dog to do that.
It's true.
I'm sorry, I actually missed part of that comment. It kind of cut out. I do what by myself?
Sorry, Greg would shit on other people's lawns all by himself.
Yes.
He doesn't need a dog to do that.
Yes, this is 100% true. I do occasionally shit on people's lawns, and quite frankly, I'm not ashamed of it either. I'm pretty proud.
That's fine. There we go.
I will tell you though, my German Shepherd, who lives with my mom, but I still walk her every day almost, and
You walk your mom?
I'm very proud of her because she takes the biggest fucking shits, and she only likes
She's your mom? I thought I heard your mom here.
What the
I think you mean your mom's dog.
No, it's she's still my dog, but she just happens to live with my mom right now.
That's not a way to talk about your mom.
She
You're
loves
talking
the
about your
bulldog.
mom.
No, I'm not talking about my mom. I'm talking about my
shits. Like,
Wow.
no.
I mean, that's
No,
wow. Thanks for sharing.
Important part here missing from the conversation.
Listen to the words I'm saying. German Shepherd dog takes big ass poops. Like I honestly think this German Shepherd has had a surgically enhanced butthole just to release the giant poop she does. Like they're fucking gigantic. Like they're huge. They're literally bigger than my bulldog. The shit she takes. It's ridiculous.
Yeesh.
That's one
How
huge
do you
shit.
do this? I need like 4 bags just to clean them up. It's ridiculous.
Oh, that's gross.
That's gross.
Big dogs, big shit.
Oh my god. Well, yeah, she is 125 pounds, although admittedly she's probably about 40 pounds overweight.
My dog is 6 pounds.
She's a fatty.
Wow, your mom's 140. That's not too bad.
6 pounds? What kind of dog do you have?
All right, Nick, that's enough. If you want to have sex with my mom, just let me know. But and then not
no.
Nick, not other than Nick. You were what kind of dog do you have?
Maltese Yorkie.
I don't really want to go with any girl that's had you in her,
Fairly
Rick.
small dog.
They are
Really small dog.
they are hypoallergenic. You were
Yes.
See, that's what I would need in my house. My wife and kids, they all want dogs, but everyone's allergic except for myself. So I'm the only one who could actually stand to have a dog in the house. Yeah, everyone else would fucking choke up and die.
Bulldogs are fairly hypoallergenic.
No, don't they have short hair that falls out all the time?
Yes, they do. So they're not
So they're
hypoallergenic.
not hypoallergenic.
Yeah, what? Everyone get themselves a good fucking Labrador Retriever. You
All
know,
I meant is that I'm not
worst,
allergic to them.
the worst that happens is sometimes they get bad hips.
Get a standard poodle. They're hypoallergenic.
Yeah. I
All
don't
these
really have
little
$2,000
shitty
for
toy
a fucking
dogs that people get. Fucking
Standard poodle's
repulsive.
not little.
The problem
No,
is
it's a
actually
big.
if you try to bring any of these dogs to work, they're going to freeze to death.
They are going to freeze to death. You gotta, yeah, absolutely.
Gotta get one of those cute little doggy coats.
Fucking
Oh
stupid.
yeah, you know, be the fucking dregs of humanity and dress your dog up with shit.
Ugh.
Little
God
booties
damn
and everything. Does Cole Haan make booties for dogs?
No, they don't. And it's fucking stupid when I see that shit.
You like that, Greg?
Yeah, that's funny.
Goddamn stupid shit.
Yeah,
My
I'm
wife
gonna-
was
I'm gonna
known
full
as
screen-
Jack Billows.
I'm gonna full screen that here. It's like Greg's dog's new toy.
Yeah, it's a big old dick.
Get it! Get it!
That's too funny.
Joke's on the owner if you ever come to the fucking shower and the dog's sitting there.
Mm-hmm. All right, gents, gotta go.
Cheers.
You were.
Go get that prune juice and dry toast, my friend. Sleep well.
Watch your stories before you go to bed.
Take your teeth out. Put them in that polydent.
Yeah.
Don't sleep with your teeth in.
Get yourself a couple extra layers. Metamucil. A little Cialis. Throw that in there. Just a little Cialis in your Metamucil to give it an extra kick. Yeah.
Look at your dumb fucking face. You dumb
Yeah,
fuck.
no. I mean, goddamn, even my face is not as ugly as this goddamn fucking dude.
Jesus. Well, at least in that photo, he fucking trimmed his dirty beard.
But it doesn't help him any. Like, honestly, he'd probably the photo would probably work better with his usual fucking disgusting fucking goatee thing going on.
The only thing that would help him in that photo is a skull to the fucking face. Fucking axe to the face, I mean.
A skull to the face. Yeah, it
Skull to
must.
the face would work too. Fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I just want to throw it out there in case anyone here is like, I would like to buy a bottle of Chimay White and age it for about three plus years. It's 2016, but it's probably a little older than that.
Yeah.
Because it came from the LCBO. Don't do it. It tastes like shit.
See, I wouldn't age Chimay White at all.
No, it's definitely I bought a whole shit ton of them. I bought not a shit ton. I think I bought 4 or 5, and I've been drinking one every year. And I'll be honest, after probably the first year of aging, it really drops off. Not worth it. This is a beer you drink fresh.
Yeah,
100%
that'd be like aging Duvel or something like that. It's like, why?
Yeah, no.
That beer's made ready to go. Like that.
Hey, Nick, while you're ticky-tack typing on your fucking keyboard there, is Thomas Hardy bottle conditioned beer?
I'm pretty sure it is. Let me pull up the history for it. No, we did not too long ago.
I wonder if that is the if that's a thing to consider when aging beers, is whether or not it's a bottle conditioned beer, because bottle conditioned beers, the beer is constantly changing because the yeast is still active, it's still re-fermenting, right? So it's like, how much is that
It
impacting the
also
flavor?
helps. It also helps preserve it, though. So, Thomas Hardy's is going back to the old beer history from that week. It was Thomas Hardy's Ale is an English barley wine, typically brewed 11.7%, carries the reputation of being one of the world's best vintage ales. Can be aged up for 25 years or more. Vintage 2017. I don't know. It doesn't really say.
It says I was doing just a quick Google here. Like, there's links saying it was bottle conditioned.
Yeah.
Saying was at one point.
Was.
I don't know if it still is.
I wonder.
Like, I'll just look into this article quick on draftmagazine.com. If any beer is ever made from the cellar, it's English barley wine. Hardy's Ale was brewed off and on until 1999. Eldred Pope seized brewing altogether in 2002. O'Hanlon's carried the torch. Unique from many English barley wines today, Hardy's Ale was bottle conditioned with live yeast, allowing the beer to further develop. It doesn't say if like the newest like versions of it are
Bottle conditioned.
or not, but I'm assuming maybe not.
Well, I get, yeah. Remind me though, because I've only had Thomas Hardy's once or twice. It's very light on the carbonation, right? It's not a heavily carbon. So obvious. So then, yeah, no, it's not bottle conditioned.
Yeah.
At all. But Eric Gilbert says, I have 2 Great Danes. I taught them to chase grandmothers, the Polish, and Muslims.
Wow.
There we go.
What?
Great Danes are fucking great dogs. Again, they're like bulldogs. They have health issues up the ass, but they're fantastic dogs. They're beautiful dogs. It's unfortunate they don't live that long, but otherwise, yeah, they're great. I've never owned a Great Dane, but I've always wanted to have one. They're a great breed.
The Polish and Muslims.
Basically, any big dog is awesome. Any small dogs, not much. Sorry, sorry, Redbeard, but yeah, small dogs aren't as good. As
Small dogs are crap. They're for weirdos.
Yeah. Thank you, Lee, for telling people what I'm thinking.
That's what I'm here for.
There we go.
But
It's your dumb fucking face.
It was funny. One time I was walking my shepherd through the park, and there was a family. It was a father, a mother, and a daughter or son. I can't remember. It doesn't really matter. And as we walked by, I could hear it was they spoke in Polish, but I could understand because I am Polish. And
You're Polish.
Broken Polish. And the guy basically said, he's like, "Oh, that's a real dog," and I'm like, because they were walking their little like Bichon or whatever it was.
They're Bichon free.
Oh my God, it's a real dog.
They're like, that's the dog of our people.
Everyone should get a Labrador Retriever. They're the most personable dogs.
You know, I mean, whatever. All dogs are fine. If you want a small dog, have a small dog. But the thing is, I've never owned a small dog. Like, in fact, this little fellow, wherever the hell he is right now, he's the smallest dog I've ever owned because he's going to only top out at about 60 pounds. And I've never owned a dog smaller than that. But to me, I'm always like, I like big dogs. The bigger, the better.
I don't like fidgety little small
Maybe
dogs.
it compensates for a small penis. I don't know.
They're like nervous little rats. It's just like get yourself a nice medium-sized Labrador Retriever that likes to play all day, is personable, wants to be part of the pack.
They're smart but goofy.
They are goofy as fuck.
They're goofy dogs. They do dumb shit, but they're very smart.
They're so easy to train. They pick up shit so quick. Because they want to be part of the pack.
Tend to be more amicable.
Yeah. You just have to be used to like your dog being super sociable with you, because Labrador Retrievers just want to be part of everything your family's doing.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah. Good family dogs.
Yeah.
Vroom, 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 vroom.
All right, I need to get more beer. I'll be right back.
There you go. Oh, Macwell Star is quite quiet tonight.
That's because he's been spending a lot of time jacking off. You know what? There's nothing wrong with that. I like to jack off too occasionally.
You gotta do what you
I
gotta
mean,
do, right?
by occasionally, I mean every 30 minutes or so.
Every 30 minutes. I can't walk today. I'm so sore. Oh.
I will tell you the weird things. Even at my elderly age, I still get a lot of morning wood almost every
Your
morning.
elderly age?
It's a little bit awkward when I've got a boner and I've got to I wake up, I go to my dog, I see if he's got any poop in his cage or not. And if he is, I got to clean the poop. And then I'm just like, I got a boner, but I'm cleaning poop. I feel very awkward right now.
Yeah, it's not something to get excited about.
No, it isn't.
Get excited about.
But I'm already excited. It's like I got to actually get rid of the excitement. I'm like, why shouldn't the poop be getting rid of my excitement? But it's not quite yet.
Hey, man, whatever floats your boat. Hey, so when does Double Tempest and all that shit get released from Amsterdam? We are getting to that point, aren't we? Or is it in the new year?
We're getting soon. So Bring Out Your Dead should be any time. Literally, they haven't announced it's coming out in October yet, but typically Bring Out Your Dead comes out towards the end of October. So I'm actually expecting not Amsterdam, Bellwoods to basically just say, hey, you know what? It's coming out next weekend or something. Anytime soon. Double Tempest typically is towards the end of November. So I would expect it's typically around the 22nd, 23rd. So figure whatever weekend is closest to that. That's likely the one it's going to be. But again, no announcements made. But I will be going and I will be trying to get as much as I can this year because I'd like to get some for beer analysis as well because that's a beer we haven't analyzed and I'd like to because I think it's a solid beer. And by the time Nick gets to
no. We've done Bring Out Your Dead and Double Tempest.
I don't believe. No, we've done Single Tempest. We've never done.
That's right. Yes, because it was in the mix pack that they released.
Yes, it was. We've never done Double Tempest. It's a completely different beast.
Yeah.
So
Gotcha.
and you know what? Nick is slow at getting to beers. So ideally, Double Tempest I find is really good around the 6-month point. So hopefully we can at least let it sit for a month or two before we rate it because I think it'll affect our opinions of it. But whenever I will try to get as much as I can. I'll try to send it out to everyone, and we'll hopefully do it.
Now, weren't you saying that Double Tempest was brewed specifically to be barreled, and it's not? And it's not the regular Tempest with.
No. So single Tempest is its own recipe. Double Tempest essentially is sort of as the name would imply. It is, from what I understand, they just basically add double the malt, double the hops, double whatever, basically make it a twice as much beer, and then they barrel age it. And to my knowledge, they've never released the non-barrel aged version for public consumption to try because I would actually love to try a non-barrel aged version just to see what it tastes like.
Of double.
Wow, that was so weird. You talked. I saw your lips moving, and then you talked.
Okay,
so I didn't miss what you say. But yeah, I think I had an issue. But I think I get what you were asking. Double Tempest, they've never released, again, to my knowledge, they've never released a non-barrel aged version to just try what it tastes like on its own. They brew it for the barrel, they throw it in the barrel, and then they release it. Yeah, I would actually love to try what the non-barrel aged version tastes like just to see the difference.
If that's the case, I'd be curious because I wonder if they make it extra viscous because they know that the barrel's going to thin it out a little bit.
I actually believe they do. I think they do, and that's why when you actually have it, especially if it's a good year, which admittedly some years are better than others, it's really thick. In fact, the 2014 review we did in Chad's basement with Paul. First thing Paul says is, "This is not thin."
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Because that beer is like
Paul says it's not thin. That shit's fucking gravy.
No. That beer can be like gravy, and most barrel aged beers have a tendency to thin out. So
yeah. And that was a funny thing with that Bring Out Your Dead, man. Like that one bottle I got, and then the one bottle you gifted me. They were like night and day, man. They were two completely different beers.
Yeah, the second one was a lot better. I hope, right?
Like, oh yeah. Well, I did the video. If you watch,
I know, but I forgot.
No, I know. I'm just giving you a hard time. The second one was so much better.
Yeah. Yeah, that was weird. I actually wonder about that because it's so weird how like it's supposedly the same batch, but it's like for some reason one bottle was just off. Like maybe who knows? Maybe the bottle was infected. It wasn't properly cooked or something.
It's I mean, not that mistakes happen, but I mean, odds are, I mean, there's going to be a few bottles that just don't get completely disinfected or properly cleaned or whatever it was, and it happens. So, but yeah, it was night and day. Yeah, that's for sure. That second one was so much better, and I remember that review night, man. That really sucked because I was like, fuck this. I was like really looking forward to it. And I was just like, fuck, this fucking sucks. This beer is bad. It's thin, it's vinegary, it's gross. Yeah.
It's kind of like it's the first day of kindergarten. We're all excited, and you're the kid who shit your pants.
Yeah, exactly. You just shit the pants. It's like fucking running down your leg. It's on the floor. It's all over the place. Oh, well. Any more comments?
And listen, I would like to, if I can, I wouldn't mind trying to get this year's Bring Out Your Dead too, and maybe if Nick lets us, we can re-review it, but we'll see.
Yeah. It's a different beer.
It should be a different beer, and you know what? Bellwoods has been gradually improving the Bring Out Your Dead because I think a lot of people would argue maybe the first one was the best one, and then it kind of improved. The first one,
as long as we've got all the same year, like because we've already done.
We did
like usually when we do beers, we do it like pretty open ended where you don't have to have the same vintage. But yeah, I could see it doing like as long as we got the same vintage, then we could just stamp the beer analysis as a separate beer analysis of specific 2020.
Yeah,
when it comes out, right? I'd be fine with that. Like fuck, we're just making it up as long as we go along anyway. We couldn't do a reanalysis.
Review a nice Kolsch sometime soon. Said no one ever.
Not. Oh.
I would love a good Kolsch. Why not? Why don't we get some buck of beer?
Beer. Yeah, we haven't done a
beer analysis. No name beer.
Didn't we do No Name beer or?
I reviewed No Name with you.
Oh, okay.
What did we do? One that's a buck of beer.
Don't you have a fucking fridge full of like bunk ass Polish beer?
Oh god!
I think Nick did for a while.
I still have some of that. It's not even in the fridge anymore.
Did you already drink them all? Did you at least do reviews?
No, I got like more important beer to keep refrigerated.
So those really bad Polish lagers are just sitting out.
Yeah. Well, it's in a cool area.
Fuck you, Nick. You're the reason the terrorists hate us. You know that, right?
For fuck's sakes.
You and your Western white privileges.
My
abundance of beer and food you just have
because I got too much beer to fit in my fridge. You're saying it's white privilege?
Yeah, exactly is
100%.
Yeah,
racist motherfucker.
You fucking.
It's like give those beers to starving kids in Africa.
Hey, they could fucking get some fucking fat on their bodies from that shit, dude.
For fuck's sakes, Lee.
All the beer in your fucking beer cellar right now could probably fuel like 2 or 3 villages in Ethiopia. And you're just letting it sit out in a place that's somewhat cool or whatever the fuck.
As we go along, I've been drinking some of the age stuff. Like the time we did that Chimay thing on Joe's channel, and also tonight when I drank one of the bottles. Last week's cellar thing, I drank my brewery autumn maple. That was actually pretty tasty.
Where the fuck is Joe?
I don't know where the fuck Joe is.
Wasn't he off this night shift bullshit by now?
You'd think.
He just doesn't like us anymore.
All right, I'm going to drink a Trailway Oculus, which is their IPA made with Vike.
Oh, there we go. It's going to be hazy.
Yeah, the Vike yeast. Well, it probably doesn't need to be Vike could be hazy, but usually it's used with IPAs.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do a. I have like a. It's so funny that yeast is really fucked up. So, I brewed two. I brewed a beer with it. I used Voss. The Voss.
Oh, Voss. Yeah, I've heard of that.
And then, so I bottled that beer. I have like a few left. I'm gonna do a review of it. And then the dredges I poured out into my dehydrator.
Yeah.
And you can dehydrate the fucking yeast. It's so weird. And yeah, oh yeah.
Weird.
And you dehydrate the yeast and you put them into fucking Ziploc bags.
Oh, yeah.
And then you can, and then you can just toss it again. It's like I'm storing it in the freezer. I'll just take these like yeast flakes out and I'll toss them into my wort, and it'll fucking come back to life. It's really crazy.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's really bizarre shit. So I don't know if it's gonna taste good, but fuck, science, right?
Well, yeah, that's it. I mean, like that'd be it's the perfect yeast for a mass-produced ale, right? So it's
you can ferment it at pretty much any temperature range whatsoever. It's great for home brewers who don't have temperature control for fermentation, which I don't. Yeah. I just sort of rely on a cool basement floor to sort of. I'm always above what the recommended fermentation temperature is, so a yeast like that is very forgiving. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I'll do a few test batches over the winter and see what happens. But yeah. Let's see. How is it?
It's good. I'm drinking it. I'm trying to analyze it. Like the smell of it kind of makes me think like it's starting to get towards like a bit of a sulfur, like it pushed the yeast too hard, which is kind of fucked up.
You can't push that yeast too hard though.
Yeah, that's right.
You honestly can't. Yeah.
There is like a touch of sulfur in it, but it's not like matchstick burnt. It's just a little, it's almost briny. But at the same time, it's very juicy, very bright and acidic. It's actually quite tasty. I don't know what hops they used in this batch.
The acidity is something I pulled out from both of my batches that I used. It very much has like a lemony type of ester to it. That was so the first batch I did was just a Galena, like it was basically just a smash beer. It was a Galena and 2-row. And then the second batch was my Hop Harvest Ale, which was Cascade, and then just like a 2-row, a little bit of caramel malt, and but both of them have that same lemony type of flavor to it. So that's definitely yeast driven.
Okay. Yeah, I get the bit of the lemony note on it too. Yeah, really. Go ahead.
Are you going to sneeze or something?
You went quiet all of a sudden. What? No,
Well,
I'm not going to sneeze. I was waiting for you to be talking.
Oh no, I was going to say, did Trailway say which strain of Vic yeast they used?
I don't know. I'd have to look it up and see what.
Because each strain.
It just says Vike.
Okay,
right?
yeah, because each strain sort of comes from a different homestead. Like they can be traced back to a very specific like brewery or like homestead or like farmhouse, like in Norway or that fucking Scandinavia, whatever. Basically, you're supposed to. And we're really digging deep on this one, but you're supposed to pay homage to.
I found it. They use Voss for this.
They use Voss.
They use Voss.
Yep. There you go.
This can of Oculus I actually bought when I was visiting the brewery up in Farrington with Guy, beer Guy review.
Yeah. How did that visit go, man?
He spent more time in the brewery than I did.
Really?
Like I wanted to show him what Trailway was, but he was in there. We were in there for like an hour or more. Like he got a flight and a pint and some more shit. And it's just like like, man, I'm actually kind of proud of this. Like, I've been trying. We actually got a tour of the brewery itself. Like, they took us out back and showed us around, and he gets some video for his trip video, and whenever that pops up.
So what you're saying is basically that Guy is just like falling apart. He's a full blown alcoholic now.
Well, yes, but
Okay.
I'm glad that at least during his stupor he was able to enjoy Trailway.
There we go. Did you guys get any beer fresh from the fermenter? Fermenter fresh?
No, we didn't get anything drawn off the tank.
That's
I think I've only ever had like beer straight off the fermenter once before, and that was at Hammond River.
Did Pascal fall in the fermenter?
Did he make it home?
No, but B almost did. That was the one that was almost on his ass. Like, Pascal is actually a reasonable, prim, proper person.
The responsible one.
Yeah, Pascal is definitely the responsible one.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
as weird as he is to see when you see him online or something like that, he's actually a very sentient person to talk to. You can have him
in person.
I was talking with him the whole time. Like, I was driving, like, he was almost passed out drunk in the back seat. I'm having a conversation with Pascal all the way home.
The hell are you drinking now, Greg?
I'm just having a little bit of some sort of 12-year-old rum that I'm just trying to fish the ball of.
I was gonna say, like, did you pour yourself a mead or something like that? But no, it's rum.
No,
So there we go.
Just good old-fashioned rum. I was gonna have a Chimay Blue, but Nick says he wants to do it for Christmas, so I figure I'll save my aged bottle for Christmas.
What?
Yeah, like, save your bottle unless you can get more of it, Ontario.
I'll probably get more of it. I'll probably do a head-to-head aged bottle versus fresh bottle.
Greg, did you bring home some spiced rum from the DR?
No, I brought some Mama Juana.
You didn't bring any spiced rum back.
Well, Dominican doesn't have any particular good aged rum. They don't have any rum distilleries, to my knowledge.
What?
So
the fuck?
there's nothing particularly that good that I'm gonna bring. I don't mind some good rum, but the rums I buy tend to be aged and tend to be expensive,
Wow.
and Dominican doesn't have any good rum.
Okay, I did. Sorry, I'm just going wow because I'm seeing a video on here. It's totally unrelated, but I'm seeing a video of my local record store that I like going to. They are selling VHS tapes now, and they're going for like 5, 10, 12, 15, 20 bucks for VHS movies.
What?
What?
Really? 15, 20 bucks?
VHS?
Well, it's just like beta. People would pay crazy.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I can understand crazy amounts for beta because they're fucking rare. They stopped making home movies or like movies for home release on back in the 80s. But
Are you not aware that VHS has been like the epitome of the hipster fucking movie collector's market now for like 20 years?
yeah, but I can't understand why it's a shitty medium.
Gonna get another beer.
It's just like the rebirth of vinyl. It's just another hipster thing.
The thing with
Well, I can
vinyl is
understand vinyl considering I got a whole pile of vinyl over the weekend.
the thing with vinyl is, I believe if you look after it, vinyl doesn't wear out. Whereas VHS, you wear out. If some kid owned it before you, where there's some tits in the movie, he's gonna just keep rewinding.
Magnetic media will degrade
rewind,
over time, but vinyl will wear out. If the more you play it, the more it wears out. But if you
Oh,
Thing is,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter because just like fucking vinyl, it has nothing to do with how long it lasts. It's all basically purely a nostalgic thing. It's all just preying on hipsters who are slaves of nostalgia. That's all there is to it.
Shut up, Lee.
It's the truth.
You calling me a hipster?
Yes.
You are a hipster.
Are you looking over the shoulder here at the huge pile of vinyl I've got?
Yeah, no, you are totally hipsters. There's nothing wrong with that.
There is a hint of nostalgia for collecting this stuff, but it's not all about that. It's the generally the sound quality you get or something like this.
Let's face it, Nick. You
There's
don't
an
like
aesthetic that it has.
Nick, you don't like music.
I just want to point out that in Nick's trying to hide him, but Gay Garfield is definitely at the top of Nick's shelf.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gay Garfield right there. The only tail he's getting is his own.
There
Nick
he
doesn't
is.
like music. He doesn't even listen.
Nick, stop fingering Gay Garfield.
Fuck off. The lore I've got to vinyl is that it's a very if you take care of records, they don't naturally have scratches or pops or ticks when you listen to it. I mean, there's a lot of hipsters out there that kind of like the lo-fi nature of vinyl when the vinyl was in shit shape. But I love vinyl that's like in great shape that doesn't make any noise. So when you listen to it, it's a pure, like warm analog wave instead of actually listening to something that's been more processed. Like typically when it's been mastered for CD, it's kind of they push it so that the mids are higher, but you end up compressing the lows and the highs at the same time, so they all sound a little distorted. And of course, when you convert everything to MP3, a lot of the detail underneath gets lost. But with vinyl, it's all there, and there is a hint of nostalgia to it that I really like. But like cassette, I've never gotten cassette because cassettes are shit. They always have been shit.
Sounds like a vinyl snob shitting on a format he doesn't like.
Yeah,
and let's face it, you're just basically Jay Terrio with his fucking comic book collection. It's no different.
Fucking compare
Exactly the same thing. Same sort of
Terrio
racism as well. All hipsters are racist. Let's put it that way.
Wow.
Well, I'm glad I'm not a hipster.
Next.
Nick's got a fedora there somewhere. He's got a photo with him somewhere with a caption saying "Milady."
I would argue that Nick has some skin tight jeans.
I
Oh
have
yeah,
the
definitely
jeans.
skin.
Sucker.
I'm not saying that Nick would only finger an anus, but I would say it would be his first choice. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No, whatever. There we go. Look at this fucker. Is that a fedora or a trilby? You fucking piece of shit.
Yeah,
Nick.
I actually do own a fedora. I don't wear
Oh,
it though.
shit.
I got it for a Halloween costume one year.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, sure.
It's a fedora from the Hatter company. Actually nice, but I don't wear it. I don't wear fedoras that much. Obviously.
I don't wear
Fucking had a wear
fedoras that much. Wow.
Only when I'm trying to hit on women.
And how often does that happen, Lee?
I don't know. You tell me.
I can't tell you shit. I'm not in your penis.
No, I'm talking about you and your fedora wearing, you dumbass.
Why are you talking about being in Lee's penis? That's weird.
Yeah, that's kind of uncomfortable. Literally and figuratively.
Like I would honestly probably imagine his penis looks a lot like Daniel Harper, but I'm just throwing that out there.
What?
Yeah, Ashley's missed the fact that Lee's making fun of calling me a hipster. You say you have a fedora somewhere. I'm like, yeah, actually, I do own a
You
fedora.
actually pulled it out. You called my bluff.
I'll pull out that fedora. All right. I am getting into from Bench Brewing. This is their appellation number 4. Farmhouse Ale aged in 20 Valley wine barrels. It doesn't say what kind of barrels. It's just a wine barrel. Could be white, could be red.
Does it have apple notes?
I hope not.
Does it have apple?
Because I would honestly, if I saw that on the shelf, I'd be like, fuck that. It's probably gonna be apple in it. I'm not drinking this shit.
Don't like apple, I see.
Mm-mm.
My one knock on Bench Brewing, other than hosting a racist motherfucking MPP from Ontario, they had a whole big beer thing. Anyways, long story short, is all of their beers, they're all the same fucking color. It's all the same shit. They don't make a beer darker than this unless it's fruited. No porters, no stouts, no barley wine.
That explains why they had a racist guy show up in the brewery.
Yeah, they don't like the dark. They don't like
I
dark.
was gonna say Ashley's like
Christ.
reverse racist. He doesn't. He needs more dark.
Shut up, Greg.
See where
Well, I honestly chose this because
I love you.
it's only 5.3%.
Me too, Greg.
So I was like thinking, okay, do I have something from Bench because I was there the other day and I picked up a few bottles and they're all relatively low ABV, or do I break
Yeah,
out
there
my
you go.
Blood of Cthulhu that's like 10.3%? I'm like, probably not the wisest choice.
There's a photo of me with doing the Halloween costume that I'd used for the fedora for.
Yeah,
I was
shit.
trying to be a 1930s crime photographer.
Right.
You
He
did
keeps insisting this is a Halloween costume, but I mean,
Yeah.
no one's buying that shit.
Yeah, because like when I took the hat out, this fell out.
Mm.
Yeah, that's just you pretending that you're part of the press so you can get photos of naked women.
Well, yes, but
Yeah, if
I
we
need
go back,
your photo for the newspaper, milady.
if we
one
go
more
back,
pictures of Spider-Man, eh?
if we
See?
go back to the
Yeah,
last
see?
photo, that's what
Yeah.
any woman that Nick roofies sees him snapping photos of her when she wakes up. You're gonna be part of the press. See, you see?
Yeah, see? Yeah.
Now, Nick and Lee could probably relate to this. Greg, you're probably maybe a touch too young. Did you guys ever watch the cartoon Cops when you were young?
Cops? The cartoon?
Yes, I did. I did it.
I've
That's
heard of
just
that.
actually
but I
I
his
never-
don't know
Right.
that cartoon. Like, what,
Oh.
what channel was it on?
Oh, I don't know. Fuck. I'm like, that was like 30 years ago.
I
How the fuck am I supposed to remember?
I liked Long Arm because he had the cuffs that shot out. That was
it
cool.
shot out of his arm. But anyways, the antagonist had the see, like that type
Really,
of
where
voice.
you're from.
Anyways,
You'll never get me, copper. See, yeah,
see?
I'm smarter than all you mugs. Yeah,
What was
see?
it called? It was called Cups? Or
Cops. It's
Cops?
COPS, man. Cops, the cartoon, man. Google it.
Yeah,
I have to look this up because
didn't
maybe
they
that's where I'm
eventually-
remembering that from.
Wait, didn't they eventually change the name of it to Cyber Cops? I think
Oh, I
they
don't know.
updated
I
it.
don't know.
Oh shit! Yeah, I do remember this show.
And the guy said it's crime fighting time.
Yeah.
Sorry, I have to watch a 6-second ad first before I can check this thing out.
Jesus, Nick.
And Lee, oddly enough, this beer actually does have like apple notes too.
Ew.
It was like a futuristic crime drama thing. Let's
It
see.
is. It's not
Yeah,
a
like right here.
Cops, Central Organization of Police Specialists, fighting crime.
It's Rajay.
Fighting crime.
Protecting the city.
Oh, it's so
He's
racist.
fighting your crime.
Ah, see?
It's Nazi cop.
With the blonde hair, blue eyes gives it away.
Yeah. You know what? I bet you what I love about this intro is it's probably like every other fucking cartoon intro from that era where it's like the animation and the drawing's really great. And then you get in the episode and it's like fucking
Yeah.
second-rate shit that was
It's like-
drawn in Korea
It's
somewhere.
like Voltron or something.
When they were drawing it.
Has anybody ever tried to watch in their adult years watch Voltron?
No, I haven't.
No, I mean I remember it being this awesome kids cartoon when I was a kid. Like I loved the show when I was a kid. Tried watching it as an adult. I'm like, this is so dumb. I don't know what it is. I mean, I loved Voltron when I was a kid, but I just thinking like
That's
it's one of those
because
things that does
cartoons are actually made for children who can't think critically about anything, Nick.
no shame. All right,
That's why you should never. That's why you can't go back.
why I can't regress into childhood again. There, Lee.
That's why Ray Bradbury taught us all a lesson. Once you become an adult, you can never become a child again. You can't go back
Once I became a man, I put away childish things.
unless you
like
unless
the
you
show Cops and Voltron.
unless you get like super brain damaged. Then maybe you can go back.
Oh, here's a cool shot. This is from a while ago.
A while ago or
Yeah,
fucking 2
May,
decades ago?
May 2014. It's like 5 years ago. I mean,
Who's that
Yeah.
skinny motherfucker in the middle?
me? Wow.
Is that like
I don't
Tony Stark or some shit? What the fuck's happening?
I know. I look hot there.
Well, let's not go crazy or anything.
That's before I put like on 30 pounds. Well, technically, I think I put on 50 pounds from that point on, and then I lost 20 this year.
I was going to say 20 of which have come off. So you
Yeah.
are close to that sexy.
I'm getting better. I'd love to get back to the dad bod that I used to have.
Give me Tony Stark with a fedora.
What am I drinking there? I think I'm drinking something from Dominus Vibiscum.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Sure. I don't know the guy, so I mean, you tell me.
Who's that guy wearing sunglasses indoors when it's clearly night outside?
That's the Fuzz.
That's the Fuzz. Yes, I love the Fuzz.
That's the Fuzz. The other
that's his
guy's the
cop
Sith.
friend.
The Fuzz.
Who's the one who's the virgin?
There's
The
no
one with the
virgins in it.
Canadiens jersey on.
No. He's the one. He's the one that moved to Northwest Territories with the hot wife.
Oh, the marine biologist who you wouldn't mind getting up into her blowhole.
Yeah, and Scott just actually his was it last weekend? I think it was the weekend. I think wasn't this weekend. It was the weekend before. His daughter was born.
Oh, that's nice.
So I haven't seen the kid yet, but I've seen a picture. She's fucking adorable.
Not to be rude, Nick, but he's the one with the fat wife.
Fuck off, Craig. Yeah, she's fat because she was pregnant.
But I remember she was fat at the wedding too.
She's a bigger girl, so what?
Jesus.
I don't get it. I have nothing wrong with fucking a fat girl. I just want to make a point of saying it.
But what was the point of making?
Yeah, I'm not really big into fat shaming either, so you know that. I don't really care, but weight doesn't necessarily bother me. It's more like, is there something I find attractive about her, and she got a great personality. So
there's nothing, Nick. There's literally nothing worse than you can say about a bigger person than saying they have a great personality, because that's just kind of your.
Yeah, I don't know.
I got nothing wrong. I like bigger girls myself. I happen to enjoy a girl with curves. Well,
yeah. Well, there's a lot of that's the thing. Girls, we live in a world where the whole social construct that says if you want to be beautiful, you have to look like this or close to this. It's fucked up. It is completely fucked up. But
I would rather a girl who's a little bit bigger and has curves over a girl who's skinny and has no tits. Myself, personally, but
yeah. Well, I'm just saying that I've dated both sides of the spectrum, and either way,
Let's face it,
doesn't matter to me.
Thin or fat, most people don't have a good personality.
I mean,
No.
Neely weighed less than 90 pounds when she passed away.
Jesus. Okay, but let me ask you, Nick, was that her healthy weight, or was she a little bit underweight at that?
She was definitely underweight. So
okay, because
she had some kind of condition where she wasn't eating right, and because she was getting cramps, abdominal cramps, and she had lost a lot of weight by the time her depression took over, and she ended up taking her life. But what I'm trying to say is that she wasn't healthy at the time, and she lost at that point 30 pounds, and she was never a big girl. So
yeah, see that unfortunately is as you say, the other end of the spectrum is she's somebody who didn't need to lose weight and then lost it for one reason or another, but she was, she would have actually been better if she had kept the 30 pounds and maybe added a little bit extra.
Well, yeah, tell her that. She thought she was gaining weight, and it was one thing she didn't think she trusted me for, because I wouldn't tell her she was fat. And I'm like, no, you're not fat.
Hey, honey,
she's 125 pounds, and I'm like, you're not fat. You might have a bit of a pot, but you're not fat.
No, but you know what? People that have that issue, literally, Nick, she looked at herself in the mirror and she literally saw a 300-pound whale.
Well, I tried to tell her, I'm like, you're gorgeous. It's just, yeah, you're beautiful. It's just no, you're not fat. And she didn't trust me that I was fat because maybe she's on the BMI scale getting a little heavy.
BMI scale is the biggest fucking bullshit.
Yeah, no, I agree. It doesn't really take into account your body structure.
You put freaking 1980 Arnold Schwarzenegger on a BMI scale, and he would be morbidly obese.
Well, yeah. When it comes,
I'll never lie to you, Nick. I think your personality is terrible.
Yeah, thanks, Lee.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
I
a compliment coming from you.
Yeah, but that being said, I think Nick's got a nice body. He's got a lot of cushion for the pushing.
Oh yeah, there you go.
He's so arrogant, though.
As I tell the ladies, I'm fluffy.
Whoa.
He's so full of himself. That's the biggest
No, I think-
problem.
I think
Like that,
that's-
honestly, like
As
come on,
long
guys,
as I'm not
like,
the only one full of me.
like, come on.
Oh.
No, like,
Oh,
also, I was gonna say, I'm
Oh,
racist.
Jesus.
But let's just put it out on the table here, guys. Let's be real for a
Just
second.
flop
Nick
it
is
under the table, eh?
Nick's a terrible person. I mean, his
Shut up,
personality is the worst part about him. It's like when he's not talking, everyone likes him. When he starts talking, everyone's like, Jesus Christ, this guy.
I mean, I don't want to go so far as to say his Nick is terrible. I just don't want to say he's a good person. He's not even an okay person. Yeah, he's actually kind of terrible. You're right, Lee.
what
Guy
the
never
fuck,
shuts
Greg?
up about himself, right? And like, I mean, he's constantly talking about how great he is, and it gets on my nerves a lot. Frankly, I'm just like, God damn it, Nick! No one
Apparently,
gives
a
a
year-
fuck about how awesome you are. Just shut up.
Shut up.
What the fuck? All right, I'm looking at something here, and
His dick.
yeah, no, it was a year ago today we did the beer analysis because it's after midnight here. It was a year ago today we did the Rodenbach Grand Cru.
Oh, we did?
beer
Does
analysis. Yeah.
anyone notice that Greg kind of smells like Guilford Gottfried? And I wish he could do the accent.
Yeah.
The
Hey
impression.
guys, I'm that bird from Aladdin. How's it going, guy? No, I can't do it at all.
Yeah, that would be so great if you could do his voice.
You
Oh,
lost
shit.
your you missed your one true calling, Greg. Just fuck it.
It was sec here. 5 years ago since Orval was discontinued here.
97 cents. Oh no, it's on sale for 280.
$2.80 a bottle, and I bought this many.
God bless you. How many of those do you have left? You have like 12 of those left.
I think I actually have like 6 or 7 of them.
Of course you do.
Yeah, you sent me one of those.
Fuck, man.
I
Just
sent you.
fucking
I sent you more than one. I think I sent you
Oh,
a
did you?
couple of them.
God damn it. Fucking drink your beer.
You know what? I cracked one of those open like a year ago, and it actually held up.
It's the only
Because I
thing
mean,
I'll ever
Orval is
drink.
famously one like the Trappist beer you don't want to age, and they have a point. They only get to a certain age, and then they start to they. But I remember I cracked one open a year ago. I think it was. It was fine. It was. I think what it is that it's a crapshoot. Like you don't know. Does it have a stray yeast in it? Does it have a? Does it age like does it oxidize or something like that, or does it stay great?
I have no idea. But
Yeah.
I'm going to leave you with this thought. I'm not leaving, by the way, but think about it this way. So yeast is a living organism, right?
Yeah.
How long has that living organism been in a fucking bottle for?
So that many years.
It's been fucking dead and decaying in a bottle of liquid. You are drinking a fucking decomposed corpse.
That's enchanting.
Bottoms up.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. Drink your beer.
Wait a minute, Ashley Sexton. Are you saying that
Yeah.
Nick is actually Paul?
Paul is Nick.
I mean, here's the thing.
Wow.
Whether you are omnivore or you are a pure sort of vegetarian or whatever, you're eating something that's dead. That's what we get our sustenance from. Something that's dead, whether it's plant or animal.
That is
Ain't no
true.
difference. Some of them have feelings, some of them don't. That's the only difference.
I have a question for the panel. If you're vegan, but you eat the ass of a girl who isn't vegan, does that make you less of a vegan?
I don't know.
Because I'll tell you personally, I will indiscriminately eat a girl's ass even if I'm vegan.
I guess. I don't know. Vegan friendly? Sure. Why not?
Also, I'm just going to throw it out there. I know we're still live. I find it really weird that Chad says all the things he does about his new wife, but he still claims he doesn't eat his new wife's ass. We know you eat your ass, Chad. Like, come on. Like, literally, we think of all the weird shit you're into. You somehow, you're eating the puss and you stop at the ass. No, we know you're eating that ass.
I
Totally
that's
do.
not It's not an image I
Greg?
needed in my head.
What the fuck, Greg?
I just don't understand why.
You know what?
Why
I
for
think-
some reason it's such a
I think that's the
taboo.
perfect moment to take this thing offline.
God, and burn it.
Yeah.
On that thought, like just leave everybody with that thought that like Lee is that makes it not Lee. That Chad is such a hypocrite because he doesn't eat his girlfriend's ass.
He claims
Or not his girlfriend anymore, it's his wife.
He claims he doesn't eat her ass, but I believe Chad eats her ass, but for some reason he doesn't want to admit to it. Chad, we want to know, what does her ass taste like? Tell
I
us.
don't want to know this. I want to know why Chris Peters killed those women and why the police are not
Oh.